with Douglas Adams. Oh, hold up. Got all this makeup under my eyes. Sorry. Don't mind my face. Just listen to my words. So Douglas Adams, right, made that awesome fucking book, which was turned into a couple great. Well, one was like a little mini series, and one was a movie. But The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right, the best fucking shit that ever fucking existed. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. It's like the perfect blend of like comedy, nihilism, existentialism, and acceptance. It's like, it's this beautiful, masterful work, right? And I was thinking, like, what has really changed me as a person? Like, changed my entire outlook on everything. Sorry, I've got like the hiccups. But yeah, like, what has changed? Like, just everything, right? And it all boils down to the most simple fucking thing. It was like, I was like, always filled with so much anxiety about just everything. Like, life, I was like, oh, all this fucking anxiety. And then I watched The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I actually just ordered the book today because I was like, I gotta read it. Like, I need it in my hands, you know? But basically, yeah, there's these two words in the whole thing, and it's don't panic, right? Don't panic. Like, whenever, you know, Earth's being exploded, like, this guy's out in space in a fucking robe with a fucking towel around his neck, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna panic. I'm just gonna be chilling. This is totally normal, all this alien shit. Like, he's just going through the fucking shit, and he's just like, you know, I don't know. It's so great. You guys gotta watch it or read it or whatever. Do both, to really get the context of this, but because I'm not gonna go through the whole fucking thing with you. Right? It's just, if you take any wisdom out of it, you know, in thinking about the wisdom of the dolphins too. I love this part where the dolphins are just like, or where they're like, so humans thought they were smarter than the dolphins because you know, they like built all these houses and cars and all this shit, you know, they had all this technology, and and it said, and dolphins felt that they were the smartest for exactly the same reason. It's like, I'm hella paraphrasing, but that shit fucked me up. I'm like, dude, it's true though. That's the realest shit. I don't know. I just fucking, I love that. You know, like, if you're gonna take any real piece of philosophy into life, like, take that, right? It's like, it's comedy. It's like, it's understanding the divine comedy of existentialism. It's just like, it's just learning how to relax throughout all that shit. You know, like, all that could happen. And what are you gonna do about it? You know, except just, you know, you just kind of gotta go through the flow of just fucking chilling. You know, this one's for my anxiety-ridden friends. Like, don't panic. You know, you start getting that heart rate, you start overthinking, you get into ruminating thoughts, whatever's going on. You know, just chill, just like redirect yourself, be like, all right, this is where I'm at. You know, this is the ground, this is the sky, here's something I can feel, you know, like, really bring yourself into the present moment. Sometimes I've had to do that. Like, anxiety gets so fucking heavy that you're just like, fuck, I gotta like really get like step into the present moment and just like start identifying what is around me currently, and like what, you know, what is there, right? What can you do with what you got? You know, you got to start with baby step and milestone, and instead of trying to climb all these fucking mountains all the damn time, you got to take it easy on yourself and be like, all right, step 1, step 2, categorize it, organize it. You know, like, be strategic about how you face your days and shit. You know, it's like, do everything with intention and purpose, right? If everything you do with intention and purpose, or if you do everything with, sorry, I'm a little stoned, okay, but if everything you do is with intention and purpose, then it's like, you know, like, you're responsible for it, right? Then there's no blaming anybody else, there's no whatever, and you get to like really feel a sense of accomplishment because you're passing hurdles every day. You're just like, I got this, I'm going over it. You know, whatever you got to do, you just be very strategic, you know, don't get in your head about it, don't think about the whole last mountain. Be like, alright, I gotta get a mile into this mountain. Then I gotta stop and see how easy that was, and then try to do another mile, you know, and then like, and then slow down, you know, take a rest, go do another mile, you know, but it's this constant effort, this persistent effort that gets you to the top of the mountain. It's not being so hung up on, I gotta get there right now and just focus on the outcome, you know, then you're missing the entire experience, you know. The entire experience is the whole goddamn mountain. Hold on. And being ever present in it, you know, in the whole goddamn mountain. It's like, you can climb a mountain pretty fucking easily if you're not looking at it like a fucking mountain, you know? If you're looking at it from as like, alright, every day I have a new goal until I get there, right? And you just do it. Like, if you want to start running, I mean, I don't. It's bad for your joints. I don't recommend it. Walking is good. But, you know, if you want to try something like that, like pushing your limits more, like, just baby step it, bro. Just, like, a little bit. Be like, all right, I'm going to try to run to the end of the block, you know? And then, like, you know, once you start getting to the end of the block with ease, then just be like, all right, I'm going to, like, turn the corner this time, you know? Like, baby step. Like, there's more power in those little steps than you realize, you know? In the little actions you take towards your progression, towards your growth. That's what it's all about, man. Baby stepping all the way through life. Like, there's no fucking reason why you gotta be looking at the whole goddamn mountain. It's like, you don't see sailors looking at the whole goddamn ocean. No, they look into the horizon and they're like, all right, I have an idea. You know, and then they start strategizing from there, like one step at a time. You know, it's like there's so much involved in like if we are strategic about the way we live, right? And like say very orderly about the way we live. We wake up at the same time, we have a routine, we do things to keep it like kind of organized and in order. Then we do something to our brain where we start restructuring it into order. Like, it could be entropy, it could be straight up fucking chaos up in your brain, but it's like you can restore yourself back to order with just restoring order in your day-to-day life. Because just like our 5D self like affects our 3D life, our 3D life affects our 5D self. So it's like you need a balance between the both, you know, because you're in both, you know. So it's understanding the connection there. Like, you know, humans just think so broadly. They're like, how am I gonna save the whole fucking world? Let's try to save the whole fucking world in like 2 days. And it's like, dude, you save one person. Save one person, right? Maybe you save a couple. You know, like you focus like on putting out like a service, kind of like with my tarot readings, you know, where you're like, okay, I can help people on a personal level this way without it being infringing on my personal energy and space. And, you know, like, because we have to have boundaries, you know, we still have to have boundaries where we're like, all right. And so you find a way to give back in the way that you give back, you know, and it's like, and just with doing that, you start helping save the world, you know, just giving back in the way that you can, in the way that you know, are called to do it. Your natural talents will tell you how you're meant to save the world, right? And you're meant to save it by just saving a few people, and then those few people, you know, we've all watched Pay It Forward, bro. It's just a fucking butterfly effect. It's like you know, like you just create an energy that just keeps moving, right? And so that's why, like, people need to stop thinking, like, I need to save the whole world. And it's like, okay, well, how about you start in your community? What can you do to help your community? Like, how about you start in your current actions with how you handle people on a day-to-day basis? Because you can't save the world and then go to work and be like, you know, I'm going to micromanage everyone to death and drive them crazy and ruin their day and all that, you know, and like go out of my way to be a negative force in somebody's life and then say I'm trying to save the world. No. You have to show up as that person every day, trying to help those people in your life. You know, like, what's the point in saving the whole fucking world if the people in your own world are getting the worst version of you, right? Like, if you want to do good, right? On every fucking level, do good. Um, those are the fucking milestones, you know? And then later, you know, you realize how many people you really have reached, how many people you have, like, left an impression on or something where they're like, you know, like, you don't want to leave the bad ones. I've left the bad ones, dude. I've left negative impressions on people, you know, and it's like, it sucks because then it's like, you know, the unhealed version of us is not the same as the healed version of us, you know. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I gotta get back to doing stuff. But yeah, pretty much. Hurdles. Easy. You got this. Alright. Namaste. I love you all. Have a great day.